The life and sad ending of Bruce Boxleitner. Bruce was born Bruce William Boxleitner on May 12, 1950, in Elgin, Illinois, to Cliff Boxleitner and Diane Boxleitner. Bruce's father was a certified public accountant. He graduated from the Prospect High School in Mount Prospect, Illinois, and then attended the theater school at DePaul University, previously the Goodman Theater School of Drama of the Art Institute of Chicago. What life offers us is impermanent. Everything will change sooner or later, and even though times erode those youthful years, Bruce Boxleitner still tries to balance everything around him, but everything that is in front of him is not what he is. Dream and direction. Next. Boxleitner's first marriage was to American actress Katherine Holcomb, who co-starred with him on How the West Was Won as his on-screen sister Laura. They had 2 sons together, Sam and Lee. Holcomb went on to marry English actor Ian Ogilvy. Boxleitner's second marriage was to American actress Melissa Gilbert. They had 1 son together, Michael. Gilbert also guest-starred as Boxleitner's on-screen wife, Anna Sheridan, during Season 3 of Babylon 5. On March 1, 2011, Gilbert announced that she and Bruce had separated after 16 years of marriage. On August 25 of the same year, the Associated Press reported that, based on court records, Gilbert had filed for divorce. Bruce began his acting career in 1973, with the prominent role of Rick Welsh, a University of Minnesota track star, in an episode of the CBS sitcom The Mary Tyler Moore Show. He then starred as Bobby Joe in the 1975 film Six-Pack Annie, which marked his first film appearance. Bruce's first regular role on TV was as Luke McCann in the ABC Western How the West Was 25 episodes, from 1976 to 1979. He played Billy Joe Robbins, a pool player under the tutelage of legendary player Nick Casey, played by James Coburn in the 1980 film The Baltimore Bullet. Bruce appeared as a young poker player named Billy Montana in the Emmy-nominated 1980 CBS movie Kenny Rogers as the Gambler, a role he continued to reprise in the installments Kenny Rogers as the Gambler, The Adventure Continues 1983, Kenny Rogers as the Gambler, Part 3, The Legend Continues 1987, and Gambler v. Playing for Keeps. Bruce portrayed Frank Buck, the real-life animal collector, actor, director, and producer, in 17 episodes 1982 to 1983 of the CBS adventure Bring 'Em Back Alive. The 1983 NBC movie I Married Wyatt Earp featured Bruce as Wyatt Earp, the real-life American frontiersman who is a regular character in well-known westerns. From 1983 to 1987, he played Lee Stetson in the CBS adventure series Scarecrow and Mrs. King. Bruce then began featuring in commercials for the Lauder for Men range of the skincare brand Estee Lauder. Bruce had a prominent role as Joey in the 1990 Australian film Breakaway. He appeared as a real-life personality again when he played American professional baseball player Joe Duggan in the 1992 biographical The Babe. That year, he was seen as Brad Cuffs, a San Francisco Patrol Special Police employee, in the action comedy Cuffs, and as Jack Hart in the thriller Double Jeopardy. Bruce was cast as Davis Healy in Gunsmoke, One Month's Justice, the TV movie version of the classic series Gunsmoke. He joined the cast of the space opera drama Babylon 5 as Captain John J. Sheridan, and continued till Season 5. He earned a Saturn Award nomination for the role. Bruce played Captain John J. Sheridan again in the science fiction TV movie versions Babylon 5, In the Beginning and Babylon 5, Third Space, and then appeared as President John J. Sheridan in Babylon 5, A Call to Arms, and Babylon 5, The Lost Tales. Bruce was signed to play Mark Ettinger, a Federal Aviation Administration inspector, in the 1999 American-Canadian TV movie Free Fall. Then, in 2002, He was seen as J.T. Hope, a former Marine and the owner of the Circle Hope Ranch, in the Animal Planet movie Hope Ranch. He also starred as Jordan Walker in the 2003 PAX TV disaster movie Killer Flood: The Day the Dam Broke. Bruce portrayed James Longstreet, one of the foremost American Civil War Confederate generals, in the 2003 period war drama Gods and Generals. He starred as a high-tech research facility neurosurgeon, Dr. Dietrich, in the 2004 thriller film Brilliant. Bruce voiced the titular character, Tron, Alan Bradley, in the first-person shooter video game Tron 2.0 and the crossover video game Kingdom Hearts 2. He then played the same character in the science fiction action-adventure Tron: Legacy. He also voiced Tron in the Disney XD animated science fiction series Tron: Uprising. Bruce played lead investigator, Sheriff Patrick Jameses in Snakehead Terror, a 2004 science fiction horror TV movie based on the real snakehead fish incident in a Maryland pond. The following year, he began his stint of 13 episodes as Captain Martin Duvall in the PAX historical fantasy Young Blades. He had brief recurring roles as Dr. Woody Woodcomb in Chuck, as Robert Malden in Heroes, as Vice Admiral C. Clifford Chase in NCIS, and as Burl Lord in GCB. Bruce provided his voice to the character Call John Conrad in the third-person shooter video game Spec Ops, the line into a major character in the audiobook version of L. Ron Hubbard's Golden Age of Fiction series, The Great Secret. He also voiced Captain Gavin Blair in the full-length audiobook version of the 2006 zombie apocalyptic horror novel World War Z. Some of the films and TV movies in which Bruce has appeared as a sheriff police officer are the sci-fi movie Bone Eater, the Sky 3 adventure film Sharpshooter and Transmorphers: Fall of Man. Bruce co-starred with John Shea in the 2011 horror flick 51. He was cast as Bob Belden, opposite Barbara Niven, in 30 episodes of the Hallmark Channel drama Cedar Cove. They played a married couple and owners of a local bed and breakfast establishment. In 2011, Bruce made an official announcement stating he would reprise the role of Alan Bradley, Tron, in Tron 3, but in July 2015, he said that he was no more interested in playing the character. However, he did play Tron in the 2011 short Tron: The Next Day. Actor Brent Spiner had to turn down the offer to play Baker, U.S. Vice President turned President, in the superhero drama Supergirl, due to a scheduling conflict. The role eventually went to Bruce. In 1983, Bruce was honored with the Golden Boot Award. He has authored the novel Frontier Earth and its sequel, Frontier Earth: Searcher. In 2003, Bruce was named to the Board of Governors of the National Space Society. Bruce was one of the 11 people elected by the Screen Actors Guild, Hollywood, division to be part of the National Board of Directors for a 3-year term. In April 2012, he was drafted into the Hall of Great Western Performers. In 2012, Los Angeles Times Hero Complex described Bruce's Babylon 5 character as one of TV's top 50 sci-fi characters. In December 2014, the British Film Institute listed it as one of the best sci-fi characters of all time. Bruce Boxleitner, 70 years old this year, normal health, like he was sick mild a few days. Everything for you is so simple when you are healthy. You want to do all the work that you set goals for and vice versa. At the end of this article, I wish you all health and more success in this new year 2021. Thank you very much.